Well, hello and welcome back to the Racing Trucker. Well, it's race day today. I'm at ThunderHill Raceway Park. Well, actually, I'm at the hotel in Willows, and I'm headed to ThunderHill. And we're going to do a qualifying session this morning and a 4-hour race this afternoon. So let's go. Okay, well, I've arrived at the track a little early. The guys are on their way, but they're not here yet. I'm driving my personal vehicle because yesterday I drove here. And tonight I'm going to drive the gooseneck and the dually back to Sonoma. And then one of the crew guys is going to drive my car. And then when we get to Sonoma, I'll jump in my car and it's a 2-hour drive back home. And then that'll be it for today. So today's race day. So we're going to do a 4-hour race. Stu, the gentleman who bought the BMW that we used to race at IMSA, is going to be running it. His co-driver is Greg LaFouge, who is our pro in IMSA. So good lineup. We should do well. Plus the crew is our IMSA crew. So we're set up really well for today's little 4-hour race. But in the meantime, while I'm waiting here, let's talk a little bit. One thing I've never explained, and a lot of people have asked me, is how did I get here? How did I become a truck driver and crew member on a race team? Let's go back in history. When I graduated high school, I was a car guy. I loved cars. That's all I wanted to do. I wanted to race and work on cars. So I was working at a dealership. When I graduated, I became a mechanic at a local General Motors dealership. Did that for a few years. And in the meantime, I started club racing. Did that. I raced a little BMW 2002. And then after a few years of being a mechanic, decided that that wasn't a life for me, 40-hour work week and all that. And I completely changed careers and I became a firefighter. So I was a firefighter in California for 33 years. The beauty of the scheduling was that I had a lot of time off, so I continued doing my club racing stuff. And then in 2007, a buddy of mine I was racing with had the opportunity to form a professional team and go into a feeder series, into a brand new series, a Mazda MX-5 Cup back in 2007. So I helped him form that team. I managed the team, managed it for 10 years. So we ran that team, won a few championships, did really well. Then I moved on from there, and I was still a firefighter, and then I was doing flying work for teams, and I was a mechanic, and I was working on Porsche Carrera Cup. It was just called Porsche Cup back then. Did a lot of Porsche stuff, Mazda stuff, worked on some Ferrari stuff, things like that. And then in between, I would drive a little bit here and there because I had my CDL from being in the fire department. My ladder truck needed a CDL. So I retired in 2016 after 33 years and had more time on my hands. And Steve Cameron hired me on his team to drive his semis. So I started doing that. And then I was wrenching also. I was working on the cars. As the years have gone on now, a few years, decided that I kind of wanted to semi-retire a little bit. I didn't want to go into the shop and work on cars all the time, work on the car at the racetrack. So just kind of pulled back a little bit and became in charge of the pit equipment. So now I set up the pit, do that, and then drive the trucks as needed. So that's how I got here, and that's what I'm doing now. It's pretty good. So for this race here, a little bit of pit equipment to set up, not much. We're not doing the big grandiose IMSA setup or anything like that because the pit stop here is very regulated. It's a 5-minute pit stop. So it's very slow and easy to do. I'll be the fueler, jump over the wall in my full fueling outfit and plug the bottles in and fuel. We should do about 3 pit stops. The first 2 are the mandatory 5-minute ones. The last one should be just as fast as we can go. So we'll do fuel and tires on that one for the last hour of the race. So we'll see how things go. In the meantime, we'll get out of the car here and start to get to work. We have qualifying this morning and then the 4-hour race. So let's go. Alrighty, down here in the pits, and pretty basic setup. I put up an easy up, got a table with some chairs, generator. One thing we do get to do here that IMSA doesn't allow on a normal weekend is live telemetry. So the car's set up to feed us telemetry over a cell network. So our computer will have all the stuff coming in from the car so we can monitor the car, plus live feed from the cameras. So we'll be able to see what Drew and Greg are doing and going through traffic and how things are going. So I'm gonna continue setting this up. Alrighty, we got the driver all strapped in, and we're gonna send him out for qualifying. Qualifying is done. It was wet out there, so slow qualifying session. I'll find out where we qualified. But there's only, I think, 4 cars in our class, so it really doesn't matter too much. Alrighty, getting ready for the start of the race. We got everything all set up, spare radios, got the nitrogen for lifting up the car, step to get over the wall. Just got to bring the fuel down here, and then we'll be set to go. It's going to be a damp start for sure. It's kind of sprinkling on and off. Not wet enough to use rain tires. We're going to be on slicks, so it just got to be careful for the first few laps until the track dries out. Well, change the plan. It is pretty wet, so we are going with some wet tires for the beginning of the race.
Alrighty, guys, we won. Unbelievable. We did great. I mean, it was like just awesome. We just everything went really well. Pit stops were great. 3 of our pit stops, I think we did 4 pit stops, but 3 of them we were able to get in there under yellow, so we didn't lose much time at all to the field. So it was great. Everything worked out great. Drivers kept it clean, no incidences, no nothing. Won overall with a GT car. That was just awesome. So real happy with that. So now I'm all loaded up here with the diesel Dodge here, and I'm headed back to Sonoma. So this concludes this video. I'm not gonna bore you guys with me driving back to Sonoma. It's a 2-hour drive and it's nighttime. But so I will drop another video when I get called back to Sonoma for something. I want to do a tour of the shop. So let's show you around the shop a little bit during the off season here, see what we're up to and all that. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys next time.